With less than 4 months left in the race for the White House, U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris has made her debut on the campaign trail for the first time at the top of the presidential ticket in the critical battleground state of Wisconsin, pitching her record as a prosecutor against that of convicted felon and Republican nominee Donald Trump.
I took on perpetrators of all kinds. Predators who abused women, fraudsters who ripped off consumers, cheaters who broke the rules for their own gain. So hear me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type.
In an early boost for her Democratic Party, Harris leads Trump 44% to 42% among registered voters in one national poll conducted in the 2 days since current President Joe Biden dropped out of the race. Biden had been trailing slightly behind former President Trump while he was still in the running. And with a new nominee, Democrat heavyweights are excited.
We see very clearly how nervous the Republicans are about our new nominee. Well, they ain't seen nothing yet.
The Harris campaign says it's secured enough party delegates on their side to claim the presidential nomination and raised a stunning flood of donations, now at more than $100 million since Biden stepped down. Harris is also set to inherit the $91 million left in Biden's campaign, which Trump's team has called a brazen money grab, filing a complaint against the funds with the Federal Election Commission. Republican leaders say whether it's Biden or Harris at the top of the ticket makes little difference to their strategy, attacking what they say are Democratic failures.
This election will be about policies and not personalities, and we are delighted to line up the record of President Trump against the Biden-Harris record. Every area of public policy is a disaster because the Biden-Harris administration made it that way.
But among Democratic voters, fresh hope over their new candidate, including from those in the swing state of Pennsylvania.
People are energized. And I'll tell you what, I happen to believe, and I could be totally wrong, I believe we're going to have a blue landslide.
Carmela's going to have to spend a little time in PA. She's going to have to get to know the Rust Belt. I think she could pull it off.
Meanwhile, President Biden is back in Washington after a few days spent recovering from COVID at home in Delaware. He's preparing to address the nation about his decision not to seek re-election. But one thing Biden's already made clear is that he will finish out his term as president and actively support his successor in what's now become Harris's race to the White House. Justin Wu and Joyce Tseng for TaiwanPlus.